What is going on, guys? It's your boy Jeff from Modern Muscle 213, and today we are going to review this 2017 GMC Yukon XL SLT. So this is a rental car that I rented out here in Hawaii on my vacation, and I thought, of course, why not give it a review as well. Now, as you guys know, I am not a big truck guy, I'm a muscle car guy, but I do love my trucks. So I thought I would share my experiences with you guys and let you know everything that you need to know about this car in terms of how it works, how it feels, and also just, all of its features and things like that. Right now, we are looking at a 2017 Yukon XL. This is an SLT, and also it is the Yukon XL version, okay? That means that it's really large, okay? So let's just talk about the key that we have right here. So just taking a look at the key fob right here, you have the, lock, unlock. You also have, I believe this is remote start. Then you have the hatchback release. Let's talk about the space that we have here, right? Because when you get a truck, you want to know how much space you have. This truck has a ton of space. As you guys can see right here, the back is filled up with a bunch of stuff from my vacation, and it has plenty of space. The next thing I want to talk about is going to be how comfortable is it, okay? How comfortable is this car? So the first thing I want to do is I want to go inside. Let's do the passenger seat first. So right here we have a very spacious passenger in the back here. It's very spacious back here, and it feels very, very comfortable, okay? So I'm sitting back here, and I even have a surfboard up here right now, and it still feels pretty comfortable. I love the way these seats feel. This car does come with leather seats, okay? So it is very, very excellent. It kind of feels like a bed when you're sitting on it. Now let's get inside of the cockpit. Okay, guys, so here we are right now in the driver's seat, and I'm telling you guys right now, it is very comfortable inside the driver's seat. As I sit in here, it feels great. It totally feels like a truck. I sit up very high on here, right? So the truck is very high, so I can see above a lot. That's one reason why I love trucks, is that you're so high up off the ground. Now I guess it's time for us to talk about the features of the car. What does it have in it? What's so great about it? Let's start it up real quick, and let's just take a look at the dash right here, okay? So you have RPM, you have the battery life, engine temp, gas, oil life as well, okay? And you can go through a lot of different things. You have fuel economy, you have the fuel range, you have oil life, tire pressure, and all sorts of different options. So this thing definitely has a lot of cool options on here. We have a really great infotainment system right here. This car does have a Bose sound system as well. How does that sound? Sounds very good. Really good features in here. You have two USB ports right here that, that's pretty rare in these cars, right? I always love to have USB ports. So they have two right here. That's very convenient. The steering wheel is very comfortable. I like it. It's nice and big. I also like the design that we have here with the GMC. Another cool feature that we have in here is going to be the charger. You can charge your phone. I think a lot of the GM cars now have this feature where you can charge your iPhone or your other Android as well. So that's a cool feature. You can put your phone right there and easily charge it, okay? Now, of course, the car does have park sense and also has rear backup cameras. And also another cool feature with this car is that it will buzz. It will start buzzing when you start backing up into something, okay? As a warning. It will buzz. Your seat will buzz. Gives you a little warning. So that's a really cool feature as well. And also another cool feature that is in the car is going to be the front parking assist. So it lets you know how close you are. And a lot of cars don't have that, but this one does, so that's great. Okay, guys, we are on the road right now, and it's actually kind of drizzling out here. So I think actually this is the perfect time to kind of give a review or a driving review, right? Because when you have this car, you're probably going to be in, a little more ridiculous conditions, or it's going to be a little bit, you're going to be doing a little bit more heavy duty kind of stuff. So let's just kind of see. It's a light drizzle right now, but I think this will, put put the car to the ultimate test, okay? So just in terms of like, you know, how it feels right now, it feels great. It feels pretty comfortable. Now, of course, this car does have a V8, but it still feels very comfortable as I'm driving it. And I do love the way that, you know, it drives. It feels good. It feels like a good, you know, truck. Obviously, it's not a sports car or anything like that. But, you know, the transmission seems to be working great. Now, of course, it kind of does have a little bit of a body roll, sort of, when you're driving the truck, you know. So, you know, when I kind of turn quickly or, you know, do anything like this, you know, it does have an intense body roll, but it's a big, long truck, so I guess that's pretty expected. These seats are super comfortable. It feels very comfortable inside here. I drove this car for, I don't know, probably like 2 hours straight since I've gotten it, and it feels very comfortable. So if you're looking for something like these really long drives or anything like that, this is the one to do it, okay? This is a truck to do it with. It does have some pep to its step, you know, you accelerate a little bit on these, you know, turns. Yeah, it definitely, you know, definitely has a V8, that's for sure. It definitely has a little bit of power, but of course you're not getting this car for power. But it is good to see, you know, that it does pick up a little bit. Now, in terms of handling, like I said before, it does have some body roll, right? Now, here's the thing, okay, guys? I'm not a big truck guy. Maybe I am just, I don't know, maybe I'm just, you know, ignorant of this, or I just, you know, maybe I'm just more of like a sports car guy, but I feel like the body roll is kind of significant, right? And I'm not sure, maybe this should be lowered a little bit, but, you know, it does have a little bit of a body roll. So I know these are not sports cars, you know, these are trucks, so you're supposed to, you don't buy them for performance or handling, but I feel like the handling could be a little bit better. I'm sorry, it could be a little bit better. And I'm not even really swerving that much, but it just has like this body roll, right? Like right now I'm going 30 miles per hour in the car. Anytime I do this, ooh, baby, it is swinging pretty heavily, right? So maybe it's suspension, maybe it's something, you know, just the way this car is, or maybe it's just something unusual compared to other trucks, but this does feel like it does have a little bit of body roll. Okay, let's see how fast this thing goes, all right, guys? Not bad. So, gentlemen, this car is pretty excellent. I do like it. I do like the way it feels. It feels good, and I love this package of this car. I really think that the package that we have, that this car comes with, is pretty legit, and I think it's an all-around, you know, solid vehicle in terms of power, in terms of its size, and then also in terms of just like the features. This thing pretty much has everything that you would need in a car these days. It has all the, you know, bells and whistles. I mean, most of this stuff obviously is kind of like standard, you know, operating procedure with any kind of car these days, or at least it should be. But this car has all of it, and yeah, I think it's covered all of its bases, and it actually does a little bit more. Does a little bit more than I definitely expected with the car, okay? Because, you know, when you get these trucks, ambulance. Yeah, so when you get these trucks, you know, one of the biggest issues that you have is, you know, I feel like usually when you have like a truck or something, you're sacrificing something, right? There's always gonna be something kind of missing. Like, you know, you have the truck for a certain purpose, to tow things like that. So it always feels like there's gonna be something missing in terms of the interior, or in terms of, you know. But this car definitely is not really missing anything. So that's what I really think about this car. I think it's pretty good, and I would recommend buying it if you're looking for a truck to get into. I think this one's a pretty good option. It definitely covers its bases, and it feels like it would be a pretty good car, you know, if you're looking for that, you know, sort of thing. So guys, that's pretty much gonna sum up the video for you guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you guys did like the video, give it a big fat thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Thanks again, guys. Hope to see you soon. Until next time.